Alright. I think everybody's in here. If we're ready to go. Let's get started.
Turn back! I will not be responsible for your deaths.
Should be completely responsible. There you go. I'll let you run in the show.
We'll do something to the right here.
Forgot. Why am I standing in the back?
You're not doing that.
Yeah, I was up front for a second, so.
Yeah.
I have Warhorn for next.
Well, I got something right now.
Sorry. I'm sorry, not Warhorn. Lost it. Jesus.
The next part are gonna be ice atros. If he gets done, just dodge roll. This is just gonna turn him around.
My magic will destroy you. It rages
Top
like a
the third
storm.
with a big yellow light. We're gonna need that for first boss mechanics. So remember what it looks like. We're gonna hide in it.
That's right, Chef's never been here before.
Okay, at priority here is overchargers first, then chain spinners. I think there's an overcharger in the very middle. You want to hard target it, and I think there's another one to the right of it. Yes. Yep, they've just been drained, so they got the orange swirlies around them. Let's do the one in the middle first, so we're all going to go in together, and then we'll take the one on the right. If you get the big overcharged circle on you, take it out of the group, and the healers will do their best to keep you up. There's going to be some lightning splashes and stuff too. The healer should be able to heal us through that, but if you get the big lightning circle that follows you around, take that out of the group for us. Other than that, let's get both overcharges down as quickly as we can. Everybody ready? We got a warhorn? Alright, still all together.
The next interloper was losing pace. The first mages made good on that promise.
Alright.
I came to this archive to contain the damage I could cause. My loss of control blasted all that you see into terrible existence. Why do you persist? Turn back!
This is boss one. Okay. Mechanics for this one are pretty simple, but it may take some getting used to if you haven't been in here before. The group's going to stand at that pile of papers there right in front of the boss. One of the mechanics that will happen is a big AoE will come out from underneath his feet. You just block through it, and the healers will bring her health back up afterwards. The other main mechanic is that one of those yellow kind of beams that shoot out of the ground is going to come up. One comes up right here behind these pages, these papers. One comes up here. This one will be right. And one comes up right about here. We call this one weird, just because it's in no particular direction. The left one is where Chip is over there. And then there's one, we'll call it, what do we call it? I forget.
The weird one.
Back? No, the weird one's over there. This one is,
Top.
I guess, top. Yeah, we call it top. I can't remember if it was top or up. I believe we call it top. So this one's top, and then the one where you guys are now is bottom. So, who just shook their butt?
Me.
So,
Did you see? Look, it's
I
this one.
saw it
Pretty.
from way over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny. So what he does right before we need to get to that yellow beam is he puts his hands up in the air and kind of waves them around a little bit. I will do my best to call it out. You will need to be kind of quick about it, getting to the yellow beam, and then we'll stay there until the lightning strikes that are happening go away, and then we'll come back to the stack of papers and keep DPSing. It's basically rinse and repeat from going to the yellow beam plus blocking the big AoE. If I happen to miss it, if you see it and I don't say anything, just call it out, you know. 'Cause it doesn't always show up for everyone each time. That's it. Let's go ahead and give it a try.
Next, are we ready? 4, 3, 2, 1.
Warhorn 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Bullshit.
It's okay. I'll get pickups since I'm on my Templar, and we can go back.
Warhorn.
Again.
What?
Dude, I'm right fucking there.
I'm running with everyone else and still dying.
Healer down.
Okay. Yep. I got Reed.
I'm not which one it
And
is.
then you help with pickup. Get back to it.
Top.
Top again.
Oh, I keep walking out.
Think that.
It won't let me res Cosmo.
To the right. What's the name? Okay.
Yeah, take down.
I got him. Oh, and got it.
What?
One.
You stepped out.
Oh.
Weird.
Be a hater.
A lot longer on a stamina mag, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Warhorn in 2.
Do it again. So move, continue. How can you ever clear anything?
Splitting out.
No, I'm gonna get my red right.
Try putting on defensive stance.
Left.
It's not lit up for me. Interesting. Try to heal you through it.
Fuck.
Yep. We're almost there. We can almost start execute.
It's so weird not damaging.
Back.
Left.
Why are you here?
Left, what's left?
Are you like the first mages seeking
I'll just put
power?
tonight too so we can see what's going on.
Mortals are such
Oh, yeah.
fools.
It's going away.
We need Helios in the middle group here. We need Reed on the right. And then Weeeaal on left group. And then the DPS can fill in the rest of the spots. Reed, you're going to get on last, so don't jump on just yet. Those that are in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Heavy sack.
Oh yeah, there's a heavy in between the middle paths, if you want to grab it real quick. Those that are at our middle paths, I want you to come off them and go into crouch until you're hidden, and then walk onto your path. I'm in the middle group too. Okay. Right group, you are going to have an overcharger. What Reed is going to do is he's going to pop barrier right before he walks onto the path. That'll give you guys a few extra seconds because you'll start taking damage before you can see anything. Just make sure you prioritize the overcharger before it kills you. Everybody ready? And the middle group, we're just going to stay crouched and not do anything until the other groups are done. So when we get there, just stay still and don't move. Alright, Reed, when you're ready, let's do the whirl. Alright, it didn't work in the middle group.
I did.
Let's go.
What about it?
A lot.
We're gonna kill everything but one in the middle.
Because it's prioritized that overcharger.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm overcharged. Stay out. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
Leave that last one up. You got more for me.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You're fine. It's hard when we're all over the place.
Stand in one spot, damn it.
I did.
Just the wrong spot.
The wrong spot. I was standing in the right spot.
Let's leave that one on the middle group.
Right, wrong.
Don't touch it. Leave it be. You just want to take taunt on it and Helios, and that's it. It'll just...
Imagine not getting your bridge.
Okay, wait, there we go. Now we can kill it. That was actually good timing. Nice. Alright, I think there's some stuff to loot, yeah. Alright, we can loot, and then here it doesn't matter what pad you take. After we go through here, I think this is the rock pool, I believe. We're gonna go across the bridge, and then a little past it, a little to the left, there's a big rock. We're all gonna go stand on it and kill everything in one spot, all on top of each other.
You'll be putting them in front of the rock, or behind the rock, or whatever.
You can just keep them right there. I mean, you want to stand right and kind of in front of it from the direction we come in, and then we'll be right on it. And I mean, if we're gonna get hit by stuff, this
I think I brought them more
really
onto the rock last week, so it was,
okay.
when I was looking
It doesn't
at my,
matter too
my
much.
clip from last
I
week,
mean,
I was like, I think I put it on
if
top
you
of
feel
y'all.
like it would work a little better if they're in front of the rock, that's fine. We want to be able to hit everything from the rock. That's all.
The DPS in me came out, and I just went kind of to the rock myself and brought everything in. I was like, oops, I brought it on top of everybody instead of in front of them. Okay.
They're not there.
Our target it, please. Gotta go.
Oh, and not on this rock.
Yep, everybody should be on the rock.
Yep.
Overcharger falling. If you can,
I just got the bears.
You are up. You should probably be
Picking up.
picking up, yeah. And then once we get most people up, we get back to the rock.
Heal me!
Especially your other healer. Let's get Reed up.
I think I just got him. I'm trying.
No, you did.
Heal me!
Change the front.
I got shit off that.
I need aid!
break off over.
I summon these creatures. Radiant structures to keep outsiders from reaching me.
Alright, let's pick a pad. I don't feel like dealing with the jump, so let's not do that.
The jump is...
Oh, it's fun.
My hands are not having it today.
Alright. If you're ready for the pad. There we go.
You are truly foolish to come farther. This Atronach gives way to no one.
Okay. This boss is pretty simple too. There's two main mechanics. He's gonna do like a slam thing where he slams his head, I guess it is. And they all take damage. The second thing he's gonna do is kind of crouch down where he pulls his legs in. And at that point, we're gonna go from our stack, which is basically gonna be right in front of him. We're gonna go to more of a soft stack, so we'll spread out. And you need to be block casting. At that point, there's going to be rocks thrown up in the air. He pulls rocks out of the ground and throws them at people. And if you get hit by it and you're not blocking, you get knocked down and damaged. One healer go right, one healer go to the left, I guess. To make sure we're covered with heals. Other than that, the third thing is there's going to be adds. There's going to be chain spinners, and I think nullifiers. Helios will do his best to taunt them, but they are going to have their AoEs and stuff on the ground. You do need to kill them as we go along, because they're on a timer. 2 more sets will come out every so often. So if we don't kill the first set, when the second set comes out, we have 2 sets, and then 3 sets, and 4 sets. So we want to try to keep as much damage on the boss as we can, but also kill the adds as they come in. Any questions? I'll try to call out when to stack and soft stack. Hard stack and soft stack as we go, so just listen for it. Alright, if we're ready, let's do it.
Alright, cool. Thanks for
I did. God damn it.
Get one. Okay.
Go hard.
Good.
They won't come to your...
Yeah, I did last week.
Yeah.
I couldn't even move last week either. I kept trying.
They about drove me crazy.
Alright, soft stack.
Oh.
Or
Okay, you can come back. You can get loose too.
I know. Very bad.
Okay, there it is. Stop. Walking on understand. Alright, we can come back. Head into the middle.
Morning. Into.
Okay, looks, I don't know, let's reposition. Okay, stop. Yeah, that's...
could you stay there, girl?
I healed you, Reed. You're good.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we got a lot of ads up here. Let's see if we can get some of the ads down. Those of you that have range. Try not to move too much from the stack though.
There's a big rocket.
Indeed there is. Okay, soft.
Oh, dead.
Okay, I'm gonna try to work on some pickup. Let's see if we can focus in on these ads. It's pounding though, you might want to wait to get up. Okay, soft stack.
Oh my god.
I got to be in the that day. It's the ads with the, yeah, they're the ones dropping the AoEs. So let's focus on.
I'm going to have to repair my gear after this. Anytime second.
We can come back. Let's get these ads that are right here behind the group. Working on the meds, we're getting some done.
Thanks, Colin.
Okay, we can come back in. Okay, stop there.
And 2.
The boss is at 11%. Let's stay on the boss till he's down at this point. Top stack. There it is. A little messy, but not bad. I don't know why he moved. That's strange.
I think I lost time. He's going on to someone else. So got him back. Yeah, it's like, why do you move forward on me, dude?
I think sometimes they're just like, it's not you, it's me, I'm leaving. Yeah, just...
Awesome. Oh, let's do our looting here, and then we're gonna do the same spots we were before when we split up. So if you were in the middle before, let's go ahead back to the middle, right and left. Except for Helios and Reed are gonna switch.
And? Oh.
So everybody else in the same spots.
Backpack.
That was our first portal.
In the middle? Wait. Middle, right?
Yeah, you're in the middle. Yes, and let's see if we can get the sneak going. Get into crouch before you get on in the middle.
Don't move when I get out, right?
Yep, just stay still.
Sweet.
Helios will have you be last on. Just to make sure we're all ready. Everybody ready? I think so. Go ahead, dude. I think we're good in the middle this time. Don't move. see when it's
Done.
You can start from the middle then. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go in the middle here. Remember, we don't have the tank this time.
Tanks are overrated anyways.
Yeah, totally.
No, yeah, no, I love tanks. I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe we
might
gotta
not
wait until
come
the
up.
bridge
Stop
to get
healing
built.
me.
Yeah, we have to finish in the middle, I think.
Yeah.
There it goes. That's how that works. We have some looting to do. Should be heavies and just
2 sacks and a chest.
Someone's I forget I don't have pop lock on this guy. I tried to pop a lock and it didn't work. I was like, oops. It was habit. I hit it and hit pop a lock out of habit. I mean, I could have picked it, but I just hit it out of habit and I went, oh yeah, I don't have that on this tin.
Everything walks in my presence.
Yeah.
Even these, the tower's
There was
guardians.
that.
They will shield me from you.
The celestial mage summons me to deny your presence. Be gone from this
Good
realm.
thing. No, did a roll. Never mind. I was gonna do super heal later.
this boss has got a few things. The basic positioning is going to be like soft stacked, so you don't, like, if me and Helios are near each other, we don't want to be like touching each other. We want to kind of be off a little bit, you know, because there's going to be a lot of AoEs on the floor. We just don't want them doubling, tripling up. So we're going to be soft stacked behind the boss. Like I said, there'll be a bunch of AoEs. At one point, she's going to kind of explode. I forget the actual tell for it, but it will happen after she splits, and that's the other main mechanic. Every so often, she's going to split herself up into like a couple different shades of herself, and they're going to go stand in front of these pillars. Like, I think the first time it's 2 shades, so they'll go to, you know, 2 shades will come out of her and they'll stand in front of 2 pillars, and we have to go kill them and then come back. And then after that, a little while after we get back to her is when she'll kind of do the explosion, and it's a big burst of damage on the group. You can just walk through it. Actually, I don't even think blocking helps. I say that all the time, but it doesn't really do anything. Just be ready for it. You know, if your health is not up and you have a shield or something, you might want to pop it, something like that. Other than that, it's pretty simple. She's going to split probably 4 or 5 times throughout. Each time she splits, like I think the first time there's 2, the second time's 3, then 4, and keeps going up, something like that. There is one pillar that we are not going to kill, though, is the one with the lights on it behind the boss. The vines going up with the lights, that one we call the Christmas tree. We will not kill the shade at the Christmas tree. So basically, when shades go out, we are going to split up, and yes, Helios is over by Christmas tree right now. Leave that one alone. Don't kill that ad. So when the shades come up and she splits out, everybody turn around and DPS, you know, find one and DPS it, and then when you're done, look around and, okay. What? Okay, I guess we're going. Come on in. Helios just split up. I didn't get to see that, but...
Colossus.
Okay, there's the shades. Don't do the Christmas tree.
Can you weather?
Alright, we're back in. Somebody's bear is at the Christmas tree.
Heavy attack the boss.
Okay, I think she's gonna blow up soon. Yeah, she's gonna charge in it. Yep, there it is. Nice. That's pretty much rinse and repeat here. What we just did.
Come on, man.
Okay, shades are up. Pick one, but not Christmas tree. Okay, help your neighbors if they need it. We got one more across there. Yep, 90 spots there. Okay, she's charging up. She's gonna blow up too. Switch in between the Colossus. If you're near Cauldron, can you pick them up? Okay, stay on the boss and finish it. Do not do shades. Execute the boss. Awesome. Good stuff. Yep, one more to go.
The tower ahead is not
That's
meant for
Helios'
mortal
favorite.
eyes. Turn back or perish.
Just don't break any bubbles this time.
I'll break all the bubbles.
Please do not touch the bubbles on the stands
Mortals.
towards the back of this room.
No
up top.
appreciation or understanding of what I do for them. I warned you to leave and take
I'm not
no
ready for
responsibility for what happens.
I'm watching. I know. Helios thinks it made it harder on him. He's watching.
Ah, come on.
Did make it harder on everybody.
Alright, we can pick a pad. Any pad? Get in there, don't move. I'll need to explain something. Yeah, Helios has got to swap some gear around.
What in Monday stuff should I do right now?
Thief.
That's what I
really?
do.
Is it you?
Great heals.
The steed.
Apparently I had myself muted all this time. I tried to apologize before my dog moved.
I assumed it was something like that.
And it shot. I was
was like, oh shit, damn it.
No
So
worries.
sorry.
I figured that's what would happen.
So, about that Mundus stone.
Yeah, I think Thief would be right for you, Will. Crit heals.
I mean, unless you feel like you're struggling with healing out, I mean, you can go
I just need to
powered
finish
or
leveling wood.
magicka, you know.
I feel like I should have another that. But
Just what double rest our heavies do.
I'll have to do more research on it.
Yeah, if you're good with resources and you're healing out, then, you know, I'd say go with Thief. Alright. We've got Overcharger on the right and on the left. So we're going to go into the middle of the room and kill the one on the right first, then turn and kill the one on the left, and then kill everything else. And then another set of ads is going to spawn, and I think there are 3 Overchargers in the next set of ads. There'll be one, like, on the near side of the circle on the right, and then there might be 2 on the left. I forget exactly. I'll call them out as I see it. But what we're going to do is go straight into the middle, kill the one on the right, then the one on the left, and everything else. Then we'll turn around, and then we'll do the same thing. After we turn around, we'll start on the right side and work our way across with Overchargers, and then clean up the chain spinners after. Same thing's going to apply if you get the big old lightning circle. Get out of the group. Healers will pay attention, making sure you're getting healed. And then after both kind of rounds of ads, the one we can see and the other one that's going to drop down, our boss is up there in front of that tree in the back. She's going to drop down into the middle. The way we're doing it, basically, we're going to do like a half circle around the back of the boss. And we're going to pair up. So everybody kind of needs to pick a partner, and you're going to stand on top of each other. So if this is me and Zelade, then we're good right here. We're one body. So if you need to be a little bit closer, you can match up with your melee DPS. But we can kind of do like maybe three or four groups right behind the boss, and then another 3 or 4 groups right behind them on the back half of the circle. 2 main things we need to watch out for once the boss is down. After we are in position and stacked, there's going to be black holes that form. There are going to be these small AoE circles on the ground. What you want to do is you want to move over into them and pop them. They'll do a little damage to you and then come back to your spot. If we do not pop them, they turn into a big old huge circle, black hole thing that does lots of damage. So we really want to try to pop as many of those as we can while they're small, because they'll get to a certain point and they won't be able to, be popped anymore, and they're going to grow into a black hole. We have learned that some black holes are going to turn into black holes no matter what, so we will have to be kind of moving around a little bit, but try to stay with your partner, because the chain lightning from the boss hurts, and it just works better if we're paired up and not stacked too much. The other main thing is that, what are they called? I call them shades, but they're not. They're another version of, I don't know, that doesn't sound right, but the boss is going to spawn an ad. It's like a mini boss, basically a mini boss. At somewhere in the room, could be anywhere. We have to burn that down as soon as possible, because she's going to spawn them on a timer. So if we don't get one down fast enough, we'll have 2 and 3, etc. So I'm actually going to put on a different spammable. If you need to add a range spammable, if you can add a range spammable that you don't have right now, go ahead and do that. I'm going to put E-weapon on instead of jabs, because some of them will be like way on the other side of the room. So if you can go range, go ahead and do that. And then when she gets to about 30%, we want to try to not have any of her minis out. And the room's going to change, and she's going to start, she'll knock us all down. someone's moving their mic, it's hard for me to hear. Hold on. She's gonna knock us all down, and our screen's gonna change a little bit, and that's when we know we're in execute. We're all gonna at that point we're hard stacked behind her, and there's just gonna be tons of incoming damage, and the longer she's up, the more damage we get. So at that point, it's a race to get her down as quickly as possible as the healers keep us up. The last thing there will be is what Helios will be dealing with mostly, and that's axes. Whoever's typing, if you could stop for just a little bit while I finish explaining. Thank you. The axes, there's going to be anywhere between 2 to 6, I think, 4 maybe on regular vet. But there's these pink axes that will be spawning and spinning around. Helios is going to control those for us and keep them on him and not us. I think that's it. Did I miss anything for those that know this? My food just ran up.
Those axes do hit hard, so any heals can get thrown my way would be helpful.
Yes, we'll give him some love. We'll try to keep the healers in group, but if we need to, one of them can cheat a little. I think that's it. Anybody that's not been here have questions, or any questions for anybody that is? Okay, let's go to try.
Going left or right first?
We're starting on the right, going left. Yeah,
Right.
let's give it a whirl.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, take those out of two.
Aid me.
You have the AoE. Okay, go get the other one. Start on the right again when they come down. Let's not be looting anything besides dead bodies in this one. Actually overcharged on the original right position. But we got one first, so that's what the priority was. Okay, now we'll turn around and get the one on the right. Okay. We got AoE. No. Oh, man.
Fuck, you're down.
Okay, let's get Weeeaal up if you're near him. I can't really keep on overcharged.
There's a chance Spinner slapping me. I probably should have called that out.
Yep, let's get our visits before we kill the last of the ads. I am up. And be ready for the boss. Alrighty. Find a partner. Guy should be a little bit closer. She doesn't really have any AoEs that are down on the ground.
My armory has a mind of its own.
Zella, find a partner.
Oh,
Oh.
what did you say?
Falcon is down. That one right there.
Healer down.
Okay, get read up, please.
I cannot stop my armory from growing.
Got a Warhorn in 3, 2, 1. Should I partner with Weeeaal, or do I just kind of stand on the other side?
Yeah, you guys want to be opposite each other.
Okay, I thought so.
Yep. Okay, there's to the right of the boss, we have our first reflection, what it's
Who's
called.
died, or not?
Okay, don't go. Oh, yeah. Okay, good burn there. That's nice. Back to the boss. I'm gonna drop my Destro on here. There's an action group. Keep an eye out for bombs and stuff. We're doing pretty good. Okay, Avery. Reflection right on the boss. If you have an ulti, now's a good time. You can burn both.
Cosmic died to get one.
Oh yeah. There's some out right now. I'm gonna get one.
As a healer, should I get one if it's near me?
Yeah, you can.
Out of the way.
Okay, we need to get those guys up there. More action. Okay, and we've got a reflection. We need to focus. Oh, we're gonna have a black hole on the right. You're gonna have to move around it. Ooh, axe got me good. It was just spawned and I was right next to the box. There was nothing we could have done. Okay, we're gonna have another reflection behind the box. Need to block a minute. If you got axes near you, you can. Oh, way in the middle there, dude. Yeah, I don't know if we want to sacrifice it in the middle of one to get one, but it's kind of a catch-22 though. Okay, reflection to the left of boss towards the front. Okay, there's one in the back. There you go.
I cannot control my creations.
Alright, we're doing alright. Let's get
Black hole opening up here.
Yep, I'm gonna...
Everyone scooch over. Get a Warhorn in 3, 2, 1. Let me know if you need shards.
Reflections in the back.
Yep, behind the box. Get it.
Damn.
I'm getting him.
Okay.
I got him.
Oh my god, as soon as I got up, I died.
I got an axe.
Ugh, they got me.
Oh shit.
Not doing bad.
What the f- I can't.
Oh, thank you.
Let's focus and get healers trying to get access. There's still a couple in group, and then we focus on pickups.
Everybody's black hole. Got all the range
Gotta get Helios up.
Make sure we're not the axes. Oh my god, Jesus. The reflection.
Yeah, the reflection is up and has to go. There is a bomb on the right side.
What was that?
I got annihilated.
I did too.
Yeah, with your main tank down that long, it's hard to...
I need to repair my gear, because it's like probably completely ruined.
Or do you want to take 5 minutes? Take a little break?
Yeah, I got a party.
Alright, let's take 5.
And I gotta clip the first hour of the pod because it's 10 o'clock.